What it do, peeps? It's the B Chef will watch the damn tape. The Minnesota Lynx beat the Phoenix Mercury 101-88 in a closeout game. All of Phoenix's starters were in double figures led by Brittany Griner with 24 points. But the tape showed that Napisha Collier is nothing to play with. Napisha had 42 points on 12 of 14 from the free throw line, 14 of 20 from the field. Napisha totaled 80 points, the most ever by a WNBA player in a two-game playoff stretch. Her 42 points tied a postseason record for the most points in a game. And it was close. Minnesota had a 2-point lead at halftime. It was 25-19 at the end of the first quarter. So, Phoenix was right there. Minnesota just has too much firepower. It's too much. Phoenix, an older team, they exerted a lot of energy early just to keep the lead close, to stay competitive. At third and fourth, Napisha started cooking. Layups, jumpers, mid-range. She was all over the place. It was a big win for the Lynx. They make it back to the semifinals, where they will play the Connecticut Sun. The Connecticut Sun get a big win and a closeout over the Indiana Fever, 87-81. This game right here had a lot of talking points. You could talk about this for at least a couple of days on this game. Caitlin Clark led the way for Indiana, 25 points, 9 assists, 10 of 23 from the field. Caitlin had a great game. Kelsey Mitchell, 17 points, and 5 of the worst turnovers you'll ever see in basketball. Leah Boston, good game, 16 points, 19 rebounds, dominant on the boards. If it wasn't dirty play and the Connecticut Sun just played the right way, their team is awesome to watch, especially defensively. Dejanay Carrington and DeWanna Bonner, they got length and can defend. And Dejanay Carrington, the first time she played Caitlin Clark, it was all basketball. I had no problem with it. She locked her up, turned her over in open court. She did the same thing last night in open court. Just picked her pocket clean for an easy layup. No problem. It's all the other stuff. Alyssa Thomas, 19 points, 13 assists. She's always consistent. And she played pretty good defense on Caitlin Clark. They all get amped up. This was like the Super Bowl for them. They were amped up this game. DeWanna Bonner, 15, she was extremely amped. It was several times that I thought it was going to be a fight breaking out, especially early on. Indiana had their chances. It was 13-3 at one point in the first quarter. Connecticut came right back with a 22-3 run. It was tied in the fourth with less than 3 minutes left. And it could have been anybody's game at that point. Connecticut actually got to playing real basketball, and they forced some key turnovers, like I mentioned earlier with Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell shot a three that was a super rainbow three. Got her own miss, and instead of going back up and shooting a 10 to 15 foot jumper, she kicks it back out to nobody. And it was weird. It was almost like the moment was too big, and Indiana at certain points started reverting back to the beginning of the season where they didn't know each other. I thought maybe with Kelsey, I know Kelsey Mitchell's a free agent. Man, they might really need to look into bringing another guard, and they might want to get rid of the girlfriend of Dejanay Carrington, the Nalissa Smith. I couldn't have her on my team. I just would get rid of her. But there was a lot of chippiness in this game. There was a lot of fouls, obvious, clear fouls, that even the commentators would bring up and say, that's definitely a foul, that weren't called. And it was bad to see. The league is going to definitely, if they want to thrive, let's just say that. If the league wants to thrive, they're going to have to clean up the the horseplay, and just get them back to playing basketball if they want to survive. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace.